Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is the Rise of a Nation, it is episode 59, and today we have got Bromby and FC Midtjylland. We'll start with Bromby because we got them first up. They obviously beat us before, and very, very late. We didn't beat them away from home in the league. They seem to be our bogey side, but with how things are going currently in the league, with FC Midtjylland really dropping points, we're in a really good spot at the moment. Midtjylland, if you have a look at them, are yet to win a game in the Champions Group. They just lost to AAB, who jumped them. Yet again, it's another opportunity for us to go out there and really keep our advantage over AAB. Win today against Bromby, we're in a very good spot. And then against Midtjylland, we'll take a point, but we're going to go out there and play really aggressive against them because they're in such poor form. It'd be very nice to see what happens. Look, since we last met, nothing's changed. The team's the same. Nothing really has gone too far on. I tied down Kenny Milford to a new deal because he's been growing so much, and there's been a little bit of interest in him. So I decided, hey, I'm going to tie you down for a little bit longer. But in terms of the team, nothing really to talk about. Cameron Roberts has come back in. He's been in great form, so he's coming in for Tristan Doe, who I don't think has been too great. Finley back from suspension, but the rest of the team, pretty much the same team that you would have just seen as before. I'm actually going to start, thank God, in the advanced playmaker and attack role because it keeps him happy. But yet again, I'll probably train him in the shadow striker. But starting him in this role is not too bad. Also, Ivan Dolik hasn't really grown, but has been doing okay and is not playing the worst. So it's good to see that signing there is usually not, it hasn't been too bad. I do think that next year, me and the chat have been talking about it, that I might move to a bit more of a possession-based 4-2-3-1 and see if we can pull it off. But we'll wait and see if that's going to be the case. Anyway, their team lines up pretty much very similar, apart from Westerberg, who might be injured. That's massive. He's definitely one of the best strikers in Denmark. But yeah, very similar apart from that up top. Maybe they're doing what we did, keep him on the bench and bring him off late doors. But it looks like they're not at 100% full strength. Anyhow, let's have a look at this team. Maxwell's still on the bench. It's still a very similar side to, what beat us, apart from Westerberg not being up top. The only thing is they played 4-4-1-1 that day. They've come out and played 4-2-3-1 here today. But yeah, look, even our loss against Copenhagen was really not bad. We're 2 points clear of AAB, but more importantly, we are, 7 points clear of FC Midtjylland, and they're in such poor form. Win this game here today, it takes all the pressure off that Midtjylland game. It's a free hit to go out there, beat them, and really secure probably a top 3 spot, or for us to go get beat. Anyway, we're coming out here with the intention of not to lose this game, and then try and win it if we can. Dolek going on a run, goes from distance, warning shot, I don't mind. Test him early. That just wasn't on target, but it's fine. Early throw in too. Cameron Roberts, bum the jar, flicks on Zahora, yet to score, effort blocked, and Ad-Din going on a run, and Umit Ad-Din, Marquez fouled his man. It's a yellow card, and that's the highlight. I thought that was going to be a red card for whatever reason, because it was a weird highlight. Anyway, Finley, Christensen, good foul for Marquez. He probably was beat. Anyway, Kenny, Dolek, Dolcek. I think Dolcek is better. And he comes inside, good run, gets tackled. He really should have played at the Yeppy hands anyway. Anyway, Roberts, bum the jar, comes inside, loses out, falls to Yeppy, goes on a run here, still going Yep. Ball through, bum the jar, what a finish. Side foots into the bottom bin. And mercifully, for the first time in a while, we've actually scored early. He's playing at Hamburg. Yeah, I know Ulrich is playing at Hamburg. Bayern's backup key. Berger's just started a Hamburg save. And if you're interested in, a lot of interaction whilst I play Football Manager and talking about saves and that, my chat is the place to be because that's all we do. I don't know how they got him into the second division. Hamburg have a lot of money in the second division apparently, so I think that's why. Anyway, Bum the Jar and Yeppy combined. Yeppy really does love this box-to-box midfielder role, and we are playing quite well. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna move to the positive as well. Move it into the box. Give Zahora a clear-cut chance. Would be nice. But at the same stage, it helps us keep the ball. We're really dominating. This is why I want to move to a possession-based system, because we have games like this, and we do play, if you look at the instructions, a pretty standard sort of style. And we're going to actually move us to a bit shorter as well, right? I just feel like we're dominating the game this much. We may as well stay on it and be that little bit shorter, and off we go. Anyway, Armstrong, that is not a throw-in, Finley. Why do we always have a defensive mistake, man? Every time I change something, there's a fucking defensive mistake. Oh, it just happens all the fucking time, man. He's got to go, Finley. He's rubbish. Every time I change something, it makes so much sense. Just be that little bit more less direct with the ball, a little bit less tempo because you're keeping it so well. And then first thing we do, you throw it to the halfway line. How is that my instruction has influenced that throw-in? It hasn't. If anything, you should be throwing it fucking at feet somewhere. Stupid. Happens every time. Nord's game, a couple episodes ago, goalkeeper just rolls it out to the fucking centre-back. Bromby game, changed it, fucking, when we lost him the last time. Next time I'm just going to fucking, okay, I'm not going to fucking manage the game then like you want us to, Football Manager. You know, we make good tactical decisions based on the knowledge we have on the game, and you fucking kill us every time as the player. Good tackle by Finley, but it's going to fall to him again. Anyway, long ball, Zahora, heads down, Bubnajar wins, thumps it. Zahora, one time, please, man. He's finally scored. Finally, mercifully, he scored. This is his fourth him of the year. 4, 5, 6 games maybe without scoring a goal. Mercifully, Zahora's finisher chance. Knocks down, Bubnajar gets there. Great first time ball on the volley, it has to be said. What a ball. And in the end, to be fair, wasn't his greatest finish, but hey, they went through the keeper and went in, that's fine. Thank God, by the way, playing this advanced playmaker on attack role has been playing quite well. Everyone playing quite well apart from Kenny, but that's okay. Robert's having a good game at fullback. Marquez on a booking. Not having his best game as well. I'm going to take him off before he gets suspended, just in case. Bubba's actually going to move in a ball-playing defender on defend role. You know what? Central defender on defend, actually. Alright, just be a bit more... Just go out there and just be normal. If they score now, I swear to God. If they score now, I swear to God, I am done with making changes on Football Manager, because every time you make a change, you concede. Armstrong thumps it. Zahora, he's quick and he's there. One more, baby. Puts it just wide. When he's in form, he bangs them in. In the end, though, we're playing okay, but not, like, great. But this would be a great game to see out. It's a long ball, but it should be Yeppies. He thumps it towards Bumnajar. He knocks down Zahora. Thank God in the hole. Still going. Hits it just over the bar. He really had to drive that one low. In the end, 60-odd minutes played. We've dominated the game. 15 shots. Only 3 on target, though, boys. It's yet again none of those games that we're known for throwing away in the promotion league. But Zahora on it again, creating another chance. Still running with it. Bumnajar's inside of him. Should have just slipped him. He doesn't. Now he slips in. Bumnajar. How have you not just tapped that in? How's he not taken a touch? Oh my days. We're all over him. Armstrong. Dolchek. Finley. Gets it in there. Tony. Kenny now. Good ball. Yeppy. Back into Armstrong. I need someone to present down that wing. Kenny now. Dolchek. Thank God. Zahora. What a move. Need a run somewhere. Ball through Zahora. Big Mo. What a goal. And that's why I want to change to a system like this. Because when we keep it shorter, we actually look really good. What a goal. Wow. Unreal. Brilliant goal. 3-1. Zahora has a brace. We're back in action, boys. What a moment. Kenny, Dolchek, thank God. Zahora, thank God again. What a ball from him. Zahora makes a diagonal run. Thanks for coming. Bubnajar made the fake run, the dummy run there that dragged them out as well, has to be said. 3-1, game over. Why did I say game over for? Damien, you're an idiot. It's never game over. Fucking Football Manager. 3-1, game over. It's not game over. Football Manager. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it. Don't punish me, please. Kenny wins the ball back. Zahora now. Maybe we're going to go score another one. Still going, Zahora. Beats one. On her way. On a hat-trick. Still going. Goes for goal straight out there. In the end. And there we go. How are you, Locks? Good to see you. 76 minutes played. We've looked really, 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 really good. I'm going to bring in Jon Anderson. Hasn't played too much for Kenny. Jon doesn't mind too much of all of this. I'm going to move him as a box-to-box midfielder and move Yeppy into the ball-winning midfielder role on support. And I'm going to bring Neil Jenkins in and just take a very good result here for thank God and just move Jenkins as a shadow strike in behind the hole. 3-1, but I want to keep the pressure on and Neil Jenkins can do that job and hopefully give an option to Zahora to get a hat-trick here because it would be nice to see him do it again. Anyway, time's ticking away. Highlights tick down. I might even bring the shoe on here late doors as well, but we'll wait and we'll see. If we don't concede from this highlight, I definitely will. Anyway, long ball into Opoku. Still going. Cameron Roberts does well, stands him up, but he gets beat now. What pace from the Opoku. And in the end, that's the highlight. I think with that, I am going to bring in the shoe if the game lets me. And we do. There we are. So I reckon once it's the 90th minute, they don't let you make a fourth change to time waste. Anyway, the shoe goes out there as well. We should see this away. That is a great result for us. Even if it's 3-2, I don't particularly mind. It probably is. What a save between Robert and Cameron Roberts, they have done well. Outstanding, boys. That is a result and a half. We've come out in there and played so well. So well. Gonna put that in my notes. Into box. I just put the note in my book, in my notes, that we move to high, just move tempo from extra high to high, shorter passing, work into the box, and we played fucking brilliant football. We're back on track, boys. We're back on track. That's a massive win for us. Now this Midtjylland game is just a free hit. It's a free hit. It is a free hit. Copenhagen celebrate win. They won the titles. He was good. He was the best player on the pitch. I'm pleased and remain confident keeping at the club. It's far from ideal. Might question. Yeah, don't really question me about it as well. Mobile was not there, no. He was at Montpellier when I last checked. We'll have a look at A Mobile in the second burger. But for the first part of this episode, ticks, perfect. Went out there, played well. Now against Midtjylland, just do it again, win that game there, and I don't see us being caught in the top three. If we win that game now, I'll probably come back with the last game of the season, the end of season review, like I normally do when it's all over. But yeah, win this game here against Midtjylland, and I don't think we're really going to find ourselves in any too discomfort about finishing in the top three. Welcome back, YouTube. It is now time for probably the most important game of the season. Win this game here, and I don't think I'm going to give you another game until we play them on the final day. I think we win this game here, there's not a chance we're going to finish fourth. There still is the possibility. But if we win this game here, I don't think we're going to get caught in terms of finishing fourth. We could still finish third, right? And that's a possibility. But, we could, but I don't see us finishing outside of the top three if we were to win this game here today against Midtjylland. They're in such poor form. They're yet to win in the promotion league. It would probably be very fitting that they do beat us as well. Important to note, we're 4 points clear of AAB and they have a game in hand, and we have a game in hand. Win today, right? And we're in a very good spot to finish second, which I would have snapped your hand off at the start of the year. They just drew to Nords, so we could make 2 points up on them as well. But yeah, score prediction in the chat. They've been really poor. I am going to, however, go in the same vein of form as what we just did in the last game. As you can see here, Bubnajar now also picking up a wanted thing from Spal, Dresden, and Pandova. So Horace still wanted by Pandova. He'll say no to that. And Kenny wanted by Harv, which I don't think he would leave to go there. Apart from the rest of the team, straightforward as anything. Robert's been in good form. Marquez and Christensen have been playing really well together, and Armstrong doing quite well as well. I can't sing this guy's praises enough. Only thing I wish is that he started developing that little bit more. But apart from that, it's been really good. I'm going to proceed to the match, though, and we're going to go to the match and see what we can do. Score prediction for the boys. Come on, lads. I think we play our game of football. We can win this game and just move on and get to the end of the season here without worrying about too many more YouTube episodes. There'll be a promotion race where we have to do every game, and that was going to be a lot of fun when that happens. But this season shouldn't be the year. Anyway, we are going to go out there and press them because that's what we do. They're still having a really good year. They're just yet to really score, right, or win games. They've been conceding a lot. I think Tony's had a great year. Who knows the beauty of soccer? I'm not going to tell you how we're going to deal with it. I'm just going to play my game. So, yeah, they've been in really poor form, but they've been winning games on the side by Pockley, and they've made the final. And it looks like for Midtjylland, their best chance of Europe could be the final. Important to note, if they do win that final, I think third then has to play a playoff against 7th for European football, but second goes straight into the thing. I think if, AAB, who also made the final, win and finish third, then 4th also just automatically go into that playoff. I'm not sure how it works. I'd just rather finish second and not have to worry about it. Anyhow, though, an important game for us. I'm going to leave us on balance. A draw is not a bad result either. I'm just going to put that out there. A draw, and, they don't make up any points on us as well. Anyway, we're in the white, they're in the black, which is standard usual here. And Yeppy goes long, but we should win that, Tony. He does, but the header wasn't the greatest. And Dotto now, good ball through towards Dry, but Robert is going to pick that one up. And a good performance from the keeper today, and we can do well. Berger, by the way, has also said we're going to win 2-1. Marquez, Yeppy, back in line there. Robert goes second line looking for Dolek. What a kick to Dolchek there by the keeper. And in the end, Tahora doesn't win that, but it falls back to Dolchek. Numbers overlapping here by Finley. Finds him. Please whip it. Don't be one of those normal ones where you run and stop. Dolchek Can't find a yard. Finley, Kenny, short, Zahora, block. Thank God, what a save by McDermott. We always have a trouble against McDermott. He always pulls off saves against us. Always have trouble against him, but really, thank God, should have scored and should have been 1-0. Yeppy now on the ball. Bum the jar. His ball there doesn't find the short corner routine that we normally do. And in the end, it should be the highlight and is. Good start from us. 4 shots, 4 on target. Really nice, but also not a bad start from FC Midtjylland as well. Going to move us to positive. We've been a bit of the better team on the ball really well. I'm almost tempted to move to that shorter passing, but not just yet. I might do that a little bit later. You know what we did against Bromby, and it really worked, and something I want to just maybe start doing a little bit more next year. Anyway, Zahora rolls off his man well. Kenny beat him. He doesn't. Dolcek, good on his left foot. Comes inside, finishes that. He's a big game player, Dolcek. And in the end, he scores, and it is 1-0. And there we go. It's really good. Anyway, well done from Zahora to roll off his man. Just give him a little bit of body and roll off. Really good. And Dolcek is really slowly starting to come to his own here in the division. And I think we've got quite a steal for 50k for him. And in the end, he slots. And it is 1-0 SFB. And a very good goal indeed to take, to take away and go level. Big Ivan. Yeah, Big Even. Gotta love him. Anyway, playing quite well here on the positive system. I could go to this little bit more, shorter passing system. But at the moment, we're killing the game so much. I'm not really going to change it. Into the dressing room I go. I'm very happy with the performance. If we were to concede, I probably would move to it. Just to get us on that ball a little bit more and really probe the space. But as we stand, we're probably 45 minutes away from sewing up a top 3 finish. Not mathematically, but with the form that we're starting to come in, Zahora's back, it would be nice. I'm saying all this, and Dotto's going to score. What is the positioning from Robert? Why did I open my mouth? What are you doing, goalkeeper, man? What are you doing? They've done nothing a whole half and then bang. It's not the greatest defensive work from Cameron. He lost him. But Robert's kind of like half come for it. He's never getting there and stopped. They lined up, of course. They went 4-3-3 and scored and they went straight back to that. Yeah, that makes sense. Gonna do it. Do that. Get the ball into the box. I think that's all we turned on by memory. Did I turn that off? I may have. Can't remember. So that's what we keep saying. We might need a new goalkeeper next season, but Robert's averaging over a 7 in the league and has not conceded less than a goal to game ratio. Yeah, that's the thing. Me and the chat both agree that Robert in the championship stage has had a shocker. Oh, Robert. Okay, he did well in the end. Credit where the credit's due. I thought he was going to miss it or something. Anyway, Dolcek, what a run. Hits it. What a save from McDermott. He is very good. He's the best keeper in the league, McDermott. Hands down. He makes so many saves. Bruce Shin, get on with it. Yeppy, bum the jar. Ball in. Doesn't win it. Dryer, don't you dare on the break. Don't you dare. Can't handle the big games. In the end, Dolcek fouls. He should have done it up here, not back here. Highlight, and that's that. 1-1 wouldn't be bad, but we've dominated the game. Thank God has had a not bad game. Do I want to change it? Oh, he's not a bit legless. Neil Jenkinson, you're a shadow striker of dreams. Get out there. I think that's definitely a change that's going to happen here. Yeppy's a little bit legless out there too. We've played a lot of games of late. Good tackle from Yeppy, but of course it falls to him. Why doesn't it fall to him? Of course it does. Good tackle, bum the jar. Clears it up the field, but Zahora's good. Gets on it. Jenkins, Neil gets on the ball. We can run at people too, and he does. He beats one, the Australian. Gets tackled, but falls to Zahora. A little bit lucky. Kenny now. Zahora. Jenkins running ahead of him, which we don't mind. Dolcek doesn't get on that and knocks it down to no one in particular. It was a poor ball. And Dryer now coming down the other end. Armstrong beaten. And the ball back in Richie. Kenny does well, and then the pass is poor. Armstrong really should have won it. Ball in, Sisto. What a save, Robert. So he doesn't save the one to keep it at 1-1, but at 1-1 pulls off the save. Really should have been a goal for Sisto. Dodd, ball in. Header, good save, Robert. Every time we question him, he then makes saves. Yeppy looks dead. I don't want to really take him off, though. That's a poor throw-in again from Finley. How many times has he done that? Yeppy now. Just keep it simple, Yep. Zahora. Jenkins. He's quick. The Australian! He's done it again. Neil Jenkins does it again. Come on, son. Maybe he knows we're looking for a backup striker. Maybe he knows we're looking at maybe backup left wingers. And he goes, boss, mate, I've started scoring goals. I've been scoring goals for the B team. What more do you want from me? And the young Australian goes, bang, see you later. 2-1. Come on. They go into 4-3-3. Of course they do. Of course they do. Because why wouldn't they? A bunch of mugs in that 3-4-3 system. Bunch of mugs. Zahora's going to come off. Going to move to that. Yon isn't known for the defensive work. Tony Christensen's actually going to move into DM as a defensive midfielder on defend, I reckon. He can actually play it really well. And I'm going to move Bubba back here. Going to do that. I was going to use Meppy in for John, and John's just going to go light for light. We're going to go to the counter system. Going to try and eke away time here. It's a highlight. Don't like this. It's a good ball. They've got 3 up front, but at the same time, if we go on the break, we should have Jenkins over the top. Made a good run, was ignored by Dolchek. Ball back a line. Kenny lumps it towards Jenkins. Gets on it. The Australian out wide. Not much help. Holds it up very well. Dolchek now. Numbers in the box. There's only a couple. Dolchek, I don't mind if you swing this. He does. Jenkins is a big boy. Heads over. What a leap from the Australian as well. Time is ticking away. 88th minute. I don't want to see highlights. What a kick though from Robert. Kenny now. Still going. You know, we're not on a defensive system. I'm just on a very deep counter system that wastes a little bit of time. Dolchek now, inside Kenny. Lumps it. Jenkins. Does he want to get there? Doesn't. In the end, it's McDermott's ball. Force him long. We do. Should be swept up. It is. The header, though, is not the greatest. And Sisto now is still going. Still going. He's gone for... What a ball. Oh, my God. I do not believe that that just happened. What a ball. How has he found room to play this? What a ball. What? That's one of the best balls I've ever seen on Football Manager in all my years playing FM. What a ball. I'm in a bit of shock. We were about 5 or 6 minutes away from probably finishing top 3. Definitely. Instead, it's just a little bit of a scrap. I cannot explain that ball from Sisto. When the guy's quality, the guy is quality. What a ball. I have never seen a ball like that in my life. I struggle. I need to watch it again. I think we've defensively done really well. Look where he is. Look where he is. We've got a bank of 4. No real space in behind. Right? Because any decent ball... Robert's going to come pick that up, right? I think our shape's good. We forced him wide. He's off balance. And he just goes, no trouble. That ball was viciously moved. The keeper can't do anything. I've been critical of Robert before. There's nothing he does. He's eliminated. That ball was that good that you kind of, as a keeper, you're like, oh no. You know, you kind of come for it and then realise that it's just whipped away from him and be like, oh no, I'm in no man's land now. That is too good. From there, we've done so well. You know, Bum the Jug got back behind the ball, forced him wide, off balance. Roberts is in there, and the back four is deep enough that if that ball's half an inch towards the keeper probably comes and claims. I cannot stress how good of a ball that was. I'm happy with that performance. We were 5 or so minutes away from probably finishing top 3. 5 or so minutes away from probably finishing in the top 3. Wow. I think they've been a little lucky. Wayne Danger, song request in a second when the YouTube video episode ends. No dramas. Wow, what a ball. I do not understand. I feel a bit robbed. Look, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. We're 5 points clear with 4 games to go. We've got Nords next. I don't think I'm going to give you the Nords game, but I feel like I have to come back for the AAB game because that's the game that's going to settle it, right? And then we've got Copenhagen and Midtjylland again. After judging on that performance at home, I think we can beat Midtjylland as well. All I know is that if we win this Nords game, I think we're not going to get caught, right? I feel like next episode is going to be the AAB game because we'll decide if we're going to finish 2nd or 3rd or we're going to be brought into this little bit of a scrap, depending on what Midtjylland do. But I feel like that we're 8 points clearer against Midtjylland. That's where if we won that game, I don't think we're being caught. But 8 points, 4 games, it could happen. I feel like now, because we didn't win that game, I have to show you this AAB game. And that's probably what the next episode is going to be. Usually I would probably try and get to the end of the season, do the last game of the season, end of season review, but now I'm going to have to give you this AAB game. Anyway, from Dame and everybody else here, we won against Bromby in a game that we definitely deserved, and we went out and played absolutely amazing against Midland. However, an unbelievable, a stupendous ball from Sisto, and a late equaliser just keeps things that little bit interesting. So I'll see you next episode for AAB. Hopefully, we go beat Nords, and we'll get into the AAB game knowing that a decent result, probably even a draw, probably would seal a top 3 finish. I'll see you then. Thank you, and goodbye.